Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a few short steps to making your first machinima. It's pretty fun once you get used to it. This first part's just about getting the camera really. You want to go to your tab, get your machinima tool, and that's your camera right there. Do you get this legend come up? You can scroll through it with J and K. Tells you all the different commands and features and that. I don't like it up there, so I press L to get rid of it. But you might need it. It might help you. You got to make sure that you have OP yourself, OP self, the command there, so you can use the editor, you know. And then you press N, and that's you. You've got your thing right there. Pretty simple. Okay, now we've got a scene thingy. Let's add a little actor. Entity 1. I like to add the actors first. Create actor. There he is. It's a what is that? Like an antelope? Yeah, antelope. Hello, little antelope. That's an antelope there. Okay, so the antelope's good. Actually, you know, we'll put him over here because he's automatically eating anyway. Makes him look like he's eating the grass. And what we'll do is we want this antelope to walk over here. And that's pretty simple enough to do. What we do is we just click on it, we go over here, and we press X. Now, I've noticed there's a little bug in it, but it's not seem to do it. Sometimes they spin round. Sometimes they start spinning out of control. That's easy enough to fix. You just add another keyframe in the middle and then delete the old one. It fixes it. But I'll go over that in another video. It's not doing it this time. Okay, so if we press P, look, we've got the antelope's just going over there. And the only reason it was an antelope to start off with is because currently I am an antelope, which you can change. If I go to change player model and make myself an armadillo, I can go over here, right click, and go to use current player. It makes it an armadillo. Simple as that, you know. Okay, and what we want to do now, we want to make it walk. So we go to add event, animation, edit, and then to walk. It's a standard one. Save changes. And then let's press P. As you can see, it's walking. I mean, that's pretty quick for an armadillo, though. So what we want to do, we want to go over here. And let's just increase that to, like, 400. If we increase it to 420, it's going to go slow. Armadillos are slow, aren't they? No idea. There he goes. He's walking. I'm coming! I'm coming! It still seems really ugh, though. So it's too smooth, so I'm going to increase it even more. Maybe to 520. Let's have a look here. That, it's not good. I don't like, look at it. See how fluid it is? It looks like it's sliding. It just seems really, you know what, let's just go all out and go to 700. That's better. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. It's not going to matter when you got a camera. You're not going to be able to... It's not going to look like it's sliding anyway. But that's pretty much it. Okay, now we have our armadillo walking in it. Let's add a camera. And what we'll do is we'll go back to our little timeline. We'll go here and we'll go with camera 1. That's what we'll call it. And we'll create an actor. This is our camera here. A camera note, which you can easily rotate with if you hold Alt and press on it. Just click on it. You don't have to hold it down. And then you've got your roll, your pitch, etc. You got your yaw. You can change it. If you press C, you can go into the camera to see what it looks like. And what we'll do is I'm just going to pull that right behind here. The armadillo. Goddamn crab's in the way. They're fine. Look, he's right in the camera. Move, crab. We're trying to do this. Move. We'll put it on this side. We're not going to hurt the crabs. We're not going to get rid of them now. They're just living their lives, hanging out with the armadillo, which is fine. You know what? Actually, let's get them in the scene. So we'll add it here. And then what we'll do is we'll slowly pan it. The way you turn is the way it's going to thingy. And then we'll press X and it'll add another keyframe. So if we go back like that, you can see it turning. So let's go into the camera with C and press P. Okay, so we can make it so the camera takes just as long for the armadillo, you know, so it's all thingy together. So what we'll do is we'll find a second camera keyframe, which is right here on 220, and we'll just change that to 720, so it's the same as the armadillo. But I want it to go a little slower, so I'm going to put on 730. And then we'll go to R. Let's press L to get rid of a legend, and F8 to get rid of the bottom bit. And then I to get rid of the notes, and then press P. Here is an armadillo walking on the beach. There we go. There you go, you got an armadillo walking. It's pretty much, it's that simple. You record it with OBS or something, press I to get that to come back up, F8 to get all this back up, press C to come out of it. Now, we don't want the camera to end straight away when the armadillo gets there. We would like when the armadillo gets there to crouch, so it goes into a ball. So what we'll do is we'll click on this node here, and the node's right here, and we'll add another animation. They're all on movement for some reason. We'll just write crouch, because that's a standard one too. So when it gets here, it's going to crouch, but the camera will end. So what we'll do is we're going to add a reference. We'll call it refer, that'll do. And we'll click on reference and create the actor for the so the reference will just keep the camera going longer than when the scene ends. You'll see how it works. And then we'll go to settings and we'll just change this to 800, because then the reference is always the last thing on there. Okay, so we go here, get rid of that, and then press P. Here is an armadillo and some crabs. Goddamn crabs. As you can see, it's walking. Once it gets to the end, it should crouch. There we go. And then, as you've seen, there was a little delay at the end before the whole scene ended, but we want to increase that, so we'll just put that up to 900, and then we'll do it one more time, and we'll press play. Here is an armadillo. There we go, and it goes round and round. We didn't need any of that on there. It should stay there for a little bit longer. There it is. See? That's it.